mankind's day of reckoning. The end of civilization as we know it.
How would you survive? What would you pack? What weapons would you need?
A viral pandemic raging out of control.
Persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Some have searched for proof of their existence.
The act of making a zombie is a magical act.
Zombies are us. You can't make a zombie without starting with a person.
Zombies do exist.
Now we discover the truth behind zombies. In some accounts, the voodoo witch doctor, or bokur, can turn his subject into a zombie slave, controlling not only his body, but also his mind. Some experts believe infamous cult leaders use the same form of mind control to turn their cult members into unquestioning followers.
I do believe that in some of the more extreme cults, there are similar characteristics with people who have been, quote, zombies.
Stephen Hassan is a former Mooney cult member who now works as a health counselor, specializing in exit counseling for other people who've been involved with cults. He's written 2 books on the use of hypnosis by cults when recruiting new members.
Part of the definition of a destructive cult is that they're using mind control on people, so that people are not thinking clearly, they're not thinking for themselves. In fact, they've been given a new identity in many cases. Their behavior, their information, their thoughts and emotions are manipulated in order to create people who are dependent and obedient on the group. That's then submissive to the leader.
It is possible to get a person to see things in a different way by just giving them enough examples or by changing the way that their mind is thinking about something. And they would basically start taking different actions that before that had happened, they would never have done.
I myself in the Moonies was trained to give my life on command or kill on command. And frankly, when I saw the planes flying into the World Trade Center, I thought I would have done that if I had been given the order to do that. That's how far gone I was. And as far as mass suggestion, mass hypnosis, it's a very well-established phenomenon. I believe that most people in mind control cults work like slaves, typically for no money, because they're under the spell of a witch doctor, except it's called the cult leader.
One of the most famous but tragic cases that demonstrates the use of mind control and the power of a cult leader was that of Jim Jones, the charismatic founder of the People's Temple. When Jones gave the order, over 900 of his core followers committed mass suicide.
Jim Jones was a very charismatic speaker, and he totally entranced the people who were his followers. He also convinced them that he was a man of God.
Take our life from us. We laid it down, we got tired. We didn't commit suicide, we committed an act of revolutionary suicide protesting the conditions of an inhumane world.
I would say that there are very much similarities between witch doctors and somebody like Jim Jones, in the sense that they're viewed as an authority of spiritual power. I believe that if people have the past experience and belief in zombies, it's going to make them more predisposed to being zombified. If you take someone who's involved with a Christian upbringing and you say, oh, this person is going to zombify you, you're not going to be receptive to that phenomenon at all. You're going to be repelled by it.
Zombie gatherings have become very popular. For some, it provides a platform to express their views of the world around them. Today, in the centre of London, a group of zombie enthusiasts gather outside the Houses of Parliament to protest for the rights of the dead.
My degree was in molecular biology. I specialized in infectious diseases. I think that the world is coming up to things where people are so scared of viruses and bacteria and what they can do.
The main reason people are captivated by any infectious disease is it poses a life-threatening risk to them. And you see it with 28 Days, many of these zombie films, where these epidemics start are in labs. And it's the fear of what scientists are doing.